Hello and welcome to another episode of PHT TV. I'm Tinika Everard, joined here by Peter Williams, and you're giving me a bit of a backstage pass to Phil Hoffmann Travel.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind the scenes here, and where we are is in our commercial grade kitchen, and we run Tuscan cooking classes here. So Phil Hoffmann Travel likes to do things a little differently, so we believe we're more than just a travel agent. We're actually a lifestyle agent. We run not only the cooking classes, but we also do language classes and wine appreciation. So yeah, it's very exciting.
You guys will have to come down here. So tell me a little bit about what's in for today's show.
Yeah, we've got an exciting show, and first of all we're going to have a little chat about the Early Bird 2 airfares. They're all coming to an end at the moment, and this is your chance to secure the very best airfare deals for 2011. And then we're going to get Phil on board, and he's going to have a chat to Darren Chigwigan from P&O Princess Cruises, so that's always going to be a bit of fun.
And I believe Alex Facey from Virtuoso Travel is coming on as well.
Yeah, Virtuoso, a luxury brand exclusive to Phil Hoffmann Travel here in South Australia. We really enjoy that, and that's for our real top-end clients who may be travelling business class and looking at the very best of their accommodation needs all around the world.
Yep.
And of course we're also going to be looking at the After Travel Expo, a very exciting time for Phil Hoffmann Travel. This is an annual event, and Phil Hoffmann Travel take an amazing amount of floor space there. There's over 100 exhibitors there, but people will come along to that to have a chat to us at our booth, giving professional and independent advice, and that is on the Friday, Saturday and Sunday starting the 4th of February. So very exciting time for us.
And Peter, you're getting your news reading shoes on.
Oh yes, you always got to give the latest news tips.
And Phil will be giving us the latest in travel tips. But right now we've got Phil and Darren talking cruises.
Thanks, and welcome to our session on P&O Princess Cruising. And one of our ships there is Dawn Princess, which we're going to be talking about this morning. Darren Chigwigan, welcome.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks for having me back again.
It's great, and P&O Princess are having a fantastic year this year with great news about new ships and new cruising all around Australia. So please tell us what's making P&O Princess so great.
Well, on the back of a great year with 2010, we've hit the ground running in 2011 with 4 full-time P&O ships and 2 full-time Princess with 2 part-time Princess. So that's 8 ships dedicated to the Australian market.
So on an average week, how many passengers cruising with P&O Princess, Darren?
That's put 16,000 Australians at sea on any given day, starting right here in Australia and ending their voyage in Australia in all Australian dollars.
Now, I believe Anne Sherry, your CEO, is saying that by the year 2015, we'll have 1 million people in Australia cruising every year with P&O Princess.
Correct. When she first started out with that, she said 1 million cruise passengers for the cruise industry, but she's now toned that back and said it'll be 1 million cruise passengers with complete cruise solutions, or just our Australian product.
Fantastic. What's made P&O Princess so good lately? You know, it seems to have risen in people's eyes and estimation about the product. Is it new stuff that's happening on board?
Definitely, and everyone at home, they've definitely seen the way of cruising. It offers great value. You get all your meals, accommodation and entertainment included in the one cruise price.
And the other thing that I noticed that with a lot of our travellers at the moment, they love this home porting. Could you explain just to our audience today about home porting as far as Princess's Cruise concerned?
Well, home porting is where we have the ships leaving from Australia. So for Princess alone, we offer home porting out of Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne, and also Fremantle. So you can join one of these fantastic voyages heading out to Hawaii, Tahiti, Asia, South Africa and India, starting here in Australia and ending here in Australia, so no long haul flights.
Darren, every time I see a new Princess itinerary, I fall in love with it and want to take the group away. And what we're doing at Phil Hoffmann Travel, we're actually hosting, having a PHT host on board that's looking after our groups that are going away, and they are so popular because people are now booking the 2nd, 3rd and 4th time travelling away on cruising. So it's really become very popular. What else is in news for us coming up that's going to be exciting news?
Well, the exciting news for myself is the World Cruise. We're now cruising the world right here from Australia on Dawn Princess in Australian dollars, and this year we're adding a sector from Southampton to New York, going via Iceland and Greenland.
Fantastic.
So a fantastic offer. In addition to that, some more long-haul cruising. We've got Pacific Princess, bringing back a very well-known Pacific Rim cruise for 75 nights. So that's a small ship, only 700 passengers.
Very popular ship, the Pacific Princess, one of the first to circumnavigate Australia, and everyone loved that. For only 650 passengers, so a lovely ship, and it's going to do a 75-day Circle Pacific, which I think was in 2005 or 2006, was very popular with our travellers.
And the main reason why we're bringing it back is by popular demand. Now, I've talked about long cruising, but there's also some shorter options as well, and we don't have to go out as far and as wide as that. We can do a New Zealand cruise, departing out of Sydney or Melbourne, and once again, great group departures. I think
our Christmas New Year New Zealand cruises have proved very popular, and every year we get great groups away, and we always host them, and people love being away that Christmas break and taking their families, and also the New Year's cruise is very popular as well.
And a great time to get away. When you're on the ship, you don't have to worry about anything. No traffic worries, no concerns about where to go and what to do, because everything's taken care of for you on board.
And what I love is about the fact that you can have the extended family on, and you all got activities that can be fantastic and come together at dinner at night. So it's a great way of taking the family, enjoying yourself, and having a great time.
And that's the key. The family getaway, it's quite difficult to entertain the entire family. Whereas on a cruise, we've got the kids clubs, so the kids are very happy. The adults, we've got a lot of different activities taking place for them in the spa, in the theatre, and the great facilities on board. But we can all come together as a family at night and recap the day's events.
And the other great feedback we're getting back from about P&O Princess is the food. The quality of the food and the dining now is just superb, and everyone talks about it when they come back from a cruise. And I know they think we all eat on cruises, but it is a fantastic opportunity to enjoy the different delights.
There's a huge array of different foods available on board the ship, and it's worked really well. We've been able to bring an Australian flavour on board, and this, I can make a promise to you, when you go down for breakfast, I will ensure that Vegemite is available for you. I can't say that happens on every Princess ship, but we're very lucky with Sun, Dawn, Sea Princess, and also the Diamond Princess for a short time, operating in Australian waters with those Australian menus.
Darren, great to talk to you, and we look forward to working very closely with P&O Princess this year.
Phil, look forward to another great year.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Well, it's clear that you and Darren are both very passionate about cruise ships, I've got to say.
One of my true passions in life is cruising, and I've been cruising for about 40 years, so
wow.
It's there, and it's been there for a long time, and it keeps getting better every year, or more demand to want to go away.
And very passionate about travel. You've been in the industry 30-odd years.
Yeah, I'm a very lucky person. I travel the world, but I love travelling. I've always have, and it's just nice to be able to go away, see new areas, come back, and talk to our clients about those new areas and get them excited as I am excited about travelling.
Now, you must have a long list of travel tips. Can you share a couple with us?
Well, I think the most important thing for people to understand is that planning a holiday is like building a house. You need to think about it, you need to design it, and that's what our consultants do. They offer you independent advice, they help you plan it together. It's your holiday, but our consultants design it for you to get you the maximum for your budget, and also the maximum fun and enjoyment for what you want to get out of a holiday. And that's the important thing, understanding what people want out of holiday. But to be able to give that independent advice, I advise people to book early so they can get when they want to get into a place, or get the best fares that they book early and gain those advantages. But it's about working with our consultants and designing the best holiday, and then we can help them with all the backup they need. We give 24/7 assistance on a worldwide basis, so they can be anywhere in the world and ring back to our consultants, and they'll get assistance if anything should go wrong. Very little time does that happens, but it's important to have that backup. And important things like taking money, what passports they need, the visas and all that, our consultants do all of that. So we're a very professional organisation that offers all that advice for our clients.
Certainly takes the worry out.
It takes the worry. It's hassle-free holidays, and we want it to be seamless for people to go away and enjoy every moment of their holiday, and that's what it's about. And it's dealing with good people, good trained people. And our consultants travel the world on a regular basis, so they're updating all the time. We know all about the hotels, we know about the airlines, and all the products that they may come across. So it's important that we have that advice to be able to hand it on to our clients, and they get the maximum out of their holiday.
Beautiful. Well, thank you very much for those travel tips.
No, it's a pleasure.